Soundstripe.
Hey everybody, I'm Aaron and I'm here with my friend Natalie Nokomis. Hey Natalie.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Awesome. So Natalie and I used to work on music together back in the day, and it was this fun little project called Heshvan. And it was sort of like kind of like this dark rock. I don't even know, like maybe even goth sometimes.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like dark night of the soul music making.
Yeah.
Like with an edge. And Natalie's doing her own stuff, like for quite some time right now. And I'm doing my stuff too. And I thought we would just have this conversation about the creative process
hmm
of making art, making music, and I know we had talked about shadow work, and you have been doing that for quite some time.
Yeah. I would say that I'm in the
Mhm.
process of it. And I think that that is translating into my music. I think that the music is what a lot of the shadow work is, um, which is, yeah, what shadow work is recognizing those pieces of you that you have either ignored or just kind of let go. Which for me, that, for the past couple years, I've been working on music with Michael, my husband, and he has his own whole music identity going on. He makes the music and the DAW, and then I write lyrics to it. And it just so happens that every time he makes a song or creates a song, that like the first ones that he did just kind of ended up being darker, which is just kind of a natural expression we figured out for both of us. It's kind of where we naturally go. And then whenever he writes a song, I am hearing lyrics to it, and it always ends up being something that is psychological, philosophical, just something mostly that has to do with shadow work. Yeah, so I think I have been doing shadow work for a while, yes.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And because I was reading a little bit about it before our call right now, but I did you know that it originated from Carl Jung?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Yes, it is definitely his whole thing about, tapping into the subconscious and just like I said earlier, I'm trying to think of what the word is. It's the pieces of yourself that you ignore or pieces of yourself that you're ashamed of or resist in yourself. A lot of Carl Jung's work was what you see in somebody else is just a mirror for yourself. So it's like really a good indicator of if you get annoyed with somebody or frustrated with somebody or anything with anybody, jealous of somebody, a lot of the times from his perspective, it was because you actually carry that piece in yourself and you're being triggered by it. And I mean, that goes for like, I don't even want to label things good and bad, but like it goes for, positive emotions and negative emotions as well. So, if you're looking at somebody and you feel jealousy towards them, it can actually be a really good indicator of what you want to be doing with your life, but you're not. So I think that it's like kind of gives you a different context on like dealing with your emotions.
Mhm.
And I don't think that it's always, I don't think anything's 100%. I think it's just a guideline, right? Like I don't think that, when I go to work and somebody irritates me, that like every time it's because I'm irritating, but I do think that it's a good guideline and a good like compass of the things in ourselves that we either resist, reject, are ashamed of, or like creative pieces of ourselves that we've left behind or have like just ignored or neglected.
Yeah. It's interesting because like if you were to live life like that, it's like you can't really blame anybody for anything that you get activated by because you're like, oh, that's just because I
Yeah.
see in them, like, like how, how irritating they are or how arrogant they are. Like it's like a reflection of
Like I do
something
the
in
same
you.
thing. Yeah,
I do the
exact
same thing. So, let me take a
100%.
look at myself, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
and
that
it
be like an
actually,
awesome world?
yeah, it really would be. And I feel like it really helps you have more compassion for people and just get the humanness of people more.
Yeah.
And I like the whole like there's a whole part of shadow work. And I mean, so I'm going to try not to go on a rant here, but one of the new songs that we have coming up is
Hmm.
called Alchemy. And the song is about the stages of alchemy, which is kind of like what you were talking about earlier, where you kind of go through a dark night of the soul and then you kind of wake up a little bit and then you integrate and then you kind of like evolve. And I feel I feel like the world is doing shadow work right now with like everything that's going on and all these things that are being unveiled and exposed that were always like swept under the carpet, or it's like people kind of intuitively knew things were going on, but like now it's like right in our face that like, I mean, every single system is kind of broken. And I feel like we have to face that before we can create something new. And that's like, I, exactly what shadow work is, what alchemy kind of stuff is like going through the phases of facing the things that we don't want to look at, and like in order, and like looking at them, facing them, and then integrating them with ourselves, and like having that duality, realizing that, things are not good or bad. Like we're all human. We all have, negative emotions. We all have negative thoughts about people, and like it's okay. Like it's okay to to have that, like, and not make yourself wrong about it and just kind of explore the origin of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like if you I agree with that. The world is going through shadow work
Yeah.
right now. But also I think if you haven't had um enough opportunities to work on yourself,
Hmm.
let's say if you're not like self-aware, right?
Sure.
Um, Especially in this day and age with the social media platforms that we have,
Hmm.
how we access information in an instant and then you formulate an opinion about it, right? So like it
Yeah.
can be like it can go both ways. It's like, okay, yes, like we're like taking a look at what's not working, right?
Hmm.
And but there's also like if you're not self-aware, if you have not worked on yourself, I feel like you're easy to make an opinion about something. It's easy to like jump to a conclusion
Sure.
and like magnify that, right? And like make a whole thing out of it,
Hmm.
because the information is there already, like, at your fingertips. And then
Yeah.
you are also using your platform, right?
Hmm.
Like to magnify it and express it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I agree. And I
Yeah.
mean, part of the reason that, Michael and I want to do music, I probably shouldn't be calling him Michael because he's a
Oh, you
mask.
blew his
He's a
cover.
mask. But that's okay. That no, you can't see his face.
you
Yeah,
you
so
revealed his
his
secret identity.
I did. So his music name is Cosmicus, which is basically Latin for cosmic. And we also liked that because it's like cosmic us, so like we're cosmic. But yeah, part of the reason why I really wanted to start making music like this is because of what you just said. Like I feel like there's so much unconsciousness out there, and I hate using that word because it feels like it's like, I don't know, like looking down, like, oh, I'm conscious and you're not, and like
Yeah.
that's not what I mean in any capacity. It's like there's just certain people are interested in developing themselves, working on themselves, and other people are not really in that game. And and that's okay, because regardless of whether you're in that game or not, you are growing and evolving all the time regardless of whether you want to or not. So one of the reasons that I wanted to make this type of music, or why I feel like we keep on connecting and getting drawn to like deeper aspects of things is because I feel like there is a lot of music out there right now that is just really honing in on the unconsciousness of everything. And it's not to say that that music's bad or it's not fun. You know, like I love some of that music, but it's also like, you know, there's only so many times that I can listen to like bitches and hoes and like crazy shit. Like, you know, like there was a Key and Peele. I don't know if you've ever watched Key and Peele, but they're hysterical. They're a comedy duo. And they make really funny videos specifically about Black culture, like their
Huh?
culture. And it's hysterical because they did this video about like what intelligent hip hop was back in the day
Mm,
to like what it is now. I highly recommend you watch it because it's just like I was cracking up because it's just so spot on.
yeah.
um so yeah, kind of like trying to bring some of that back and like just bringing some more conscious substance back into things and like trying to come up with stuff that makes people think. Like our song Alchemy that's coming out, I'm basically talking about the stages of alchemy, which are it's like Nigredo, Albedo, Citronitas, and Rubedo. And those all are Latin words for
Sounds
like the
like magic.
blackening. Yeah, it is. It is. It's really cool. And I mean, this is all like stemming from like science, right? Like they were turning metal into gold, but like
Hmm.
metaphorically speaking, it's like transforming and transmuting yourself and like those things in yourself that you want to upgrade or want to uplift in yourself.
Yeah, cool. I
Yeah.
think of that quote about like you said transmutation. It's like grapes go through a pressure process to become more
Uh-huh. Yeah.
like it was
Or diamonds, coals and diamond.
exactly
Yeah.
gotta go through the pressure or
Yep.
through like whatever you need to go through to come out the other side and
Yeah.
be the end product, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. The evolution.
the evolution. Love it.
Hey.
Anything
Yeah.
else? Anything else you want
We
to
have
share?
so I have another song coming out called Star Sailing, which I'm really excited
When are
about.
these songs coming out so we could
So hold
um
on, let me look at my board here. Alchemy's coming out on September 11th.
ooh,
Probably not the best. Well,
or
we're
maybe it
alchemizing.
is.
Shadow, right?
Yeah.
And then Star Sailing's coming out in Scorpio season, 11/3.
Oh, nice.
So right around my birthday.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we have like a whole bunch of songs on the roster coming up. It's just learning how to put ourselves out there and me trying to just love social media, even though it's hard. It's really hard. I get how amazing it is. And I think we're living in such a cool time because, I mean, back in the day, you know, in the 50s, 60s, you'd have to find a label or, you know, like now anybody can go on TikTok and like, you know, get traction. I mean, the goal here is not to like be famous or anything. The goal is just to make music and be creative and have fun with it. And we also started we're starting to make shirts and stuff. So
Cool.
I have this shirt on. So this is our
Oh,
brand. It's
nice.
called Dark North.
That's
Embrace
the
your
brand?
shadow.
Brand?
Yeah.
Cool.
So Dark North, embrace your shadow. We have
Love it.
some of our stuff on our website, some shirts and hats and such. So we're kind of branching out with that stuff too. Yeah, and then Michael, so Dark North is actually from Cosmicus's album that's coming out for the Halloween season, which is called Dark North. And there's a bunch of soundtracky songs on there. And yeah, music is more like cinematic, I would say.
Oh,
Really
nice.
good for
Love
like a
that.
horror movie. Yeah, and that is the album that Alchemy will be on.
Oh, very cool. But Alchemy has you singing in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so his
Very
album has his songs on it, which are all like ambient instrumental, and then the one song with me on it.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for you
Yeah.
to hear it and get some feedback. Tell me what you think.
You should do like a live stream performance. I think that would be really fun.
That would be interesting. Okay. See, it's so that's kind of hard for me because like I mean, yeah, I guess we just play the music because I'm not playing any instruments, you know?
You could do like
So
a TikTok thing,
just
like
do
you could
some
do like a or
drama.
like a live like an Instagram live stream,
Yeah,
um,
I could.
and
Yeah.
just, you know,
Yep. I just gotta, love social media. It's gotta switch my
you
contacts
gotta
here.
embrace your
Gotta
shadow.
embrace the shadow. I have to love social media. Um, yeah, I mean that is a good idea, and actually, Cosmicus had said such a thing at some point.
Yes, okay.
Um, I really want to start making professional videos, like really professional videos. Um, and I need to get some good software for that.
Like music
But
videos?
yeah, I
Okay.
like that's something that I really like the next step. I feel like we're upgrading everything right now. I mean, we obviously everyone starts as a novice or an amateur, and I feel like we're starting to level up. Like we found a really good mix master that we love working with. We I'm gonna get some new video software. I'm just doing research right now on which one because we're using a certain platform, but I feel like it's like we've outgrown it now. So I want to kind of move up with that. But yeah, just trucking along here, moving
Mhm.
forward, making music, having fun,
Nice.
enjoying
Very
ourselves.
cool.
Yeah, creative outlets are wonderful, and I
Hmm.
hope that everybody has one because it's really important for your body, mind, and soul.
How are you, like, how do you feel about that now that you've done a lot of creative work and you've gone through your creative process? Like, how's that been for you throughout the years, like, like evolving as an artist in
Yeah,
in your experience of yourself and just life
sure.
in general?
Yeah, it's been really interesting because I think, and I think we talked about this in our last interview. Like, you and I just kind of started. I always wanted to make music, but I always had it that I had to like play guitar or like do something like have an instrument and have a band. And like now realizing that I don't have to do that. And like you and I kind of like started off as like a joke and then we're like, oh, this shit actually sounds pretty good. And then, just
Yeah.
that and then kind of like leaving that behind for a little bit and then meeting my husband and realizing that he's very musically inclined as well. Like he used to write poetry when he was a kid. Like he used to like he always tells me he had two outlets. Like he played baseball. So like baseball was like the thing that he was gonna do. And then like his backup plan was like writing or like poetry. And so it's interesting that we came together. Like that's not even something that I knew about him right away, like being with him. And yeah, just kind of came to that. I think it was during COVID actually when he got the DAW, like he downloaded Ableton and like got that program and just started messing around, was completely overwhelmed by it, was like, I can't do this. And then he just pushed through and just got really good at it. Now he's like incredibly proficient at it. And I think that that's like part of the whole journey for me as well. And I think that this is why a lot of people don't pursue creative things, like especially later in life, is because it's like it really takes something to push through like that amateur place and be like, oh, I kind of suck, but like I have to practice in order to get good. So to answer your question, I would say that I feel that my process has been like where I am now versus where I was is like I'm way more confident now. I'm not afraid to sing in front of people. I'm not afraid to even act. Whereas like before I was like, everything's funny and I'm silly and like, because that's just like the way I am as a human being. I'm just silly and like goofy all the time. So like finding that I can be serious. I mean, I'm also a very serious person, like I can be serious, but I mean, when it comes to acting and singing, it's like I've always just kind of been like jokey about it. And so I'm just I'm getting to a place where I'm really taking myself seriously and just kind of seeing where that leads. And it's been an interesting journey. It has been. Yeah. And
Cool.
I'm excited to see, like, because I really do believe that the more you practice anything, I mean, I don't even think this is a belief, it's a fact. Anything that you practice, you're gonna get better at and good at if you have interest in it. I mean, if you don't have interest in it, you don't care about it, you're not going to get better at it. But if it's something that you really care about and you keep on practicing, eventually, I mean, you have to just keep on getting better and better, I think.
Yeah, I think it's that I don't know how what the number is, but it's like that 1,000 hour rule where you
Oh, yeah.
keep doing it because everyone starts out
Yeah.
amateur. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
not
for sure.
born with,
Right.
well, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you have to practice, you have to fine tune your talent or your
Yep.
craft. And that's I think most people don't stick to it. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just kind of get discouraged and then
Yeah.
you don't follow through. But it really is just like the consistency of like doing it again and doing it and doing it again. And
100%.
but I think it's like it's I think it's interesting that you say like I'm a funny person, but I'm also a serious person because like how you mentioned before that we started out this whole music project as a joke,
Yeah.
and I love humor though. Like I love adding humor to it.
Oh, for sure.
I think
Yeah.
you got to be able to laugh at yourself and you
Absolutely.
got to laugh at things. Like but like also like it's
There's a
important
time
for
and place.
yeah,
Yeah. There's a
exactly.
time and place
Yeah,
for it.
because I know what we
Yeah.
do is important, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like all that serious unless you really unless it's like like your
For sure.
edge, right? Your art form is the
Yeah.
seriousness of it. But for me, I like to like poke fun at things and
Oh,
kind
for
of
sure.
like
Yeah, and like
yeah,
what I think I mean more by that is like I I'll give you an example. Like Michael and I would be recording in the studio and I'll just like he's trying to like do like a legit like take of something and I'm like I'm just like singing and laughing and making up lyrics and he's like can you just like focus and be serious. So it's like there's a time and a place for
sure,
it,
yeah,
but yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. I mean, I love humor. It's how I cope with life. And I love dark humor too. So it's
Me too.
that's like my favorite Instagram page. So if you don't follow it, you should follow it. It's
I
really
think I
funny.
will.
Yeah. But yeah, overall I'm excited about the journey. I mean, I'm really happy that I have a creative outlet because I am a creative person. I mean, just like I think everybody's creative in some capacity.
Yeah,
And it's really good for your soul to practice your craft or anything that you're interested in creatively. I think we get so caught up in work and so caught up in world events and like it's just like a really good outlet and a good place to like focus your energy.
yeah, absolutely agree. Like you got to put it in a platform, right? Like you
Yeah.
got in something um and showcase it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
how's your music going?
It's going fine. I'm having a
Good.
blast. I'm DJing this summer at a few events. I was gonna say like this summer, you know how you said like earlier about, oh man, a lot of this music has like no consciousness in it. It's just
Yeah.
I get like so tired of hearing, about bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, it's so much fun playing that sometimes in the
Oh,
summertime.
of course. Of course. No, I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
There's like a kind of attitude to it,
of
like
course.
fun
Yeah.
part of it. But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's been going fine. I've been
Good.
playing around and experimenting with AI, so that's been
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Like I've done a couple of tracks in Spanish and Tagalog actually.
Ooh, that's cool.
And really, really interesting.
Nice. I'll
Yeah,
have to take a listen to some of
you
those.
have to. Yeah,
That'd be cool to do you speak I can never say it.
Tagalog. Yeah, I
I
try.
used to say Tagalog, and then somebody was like,
That
that is not how you say it.
Yes, it's Tagalog, and I do speak it, but I speak it very badly, And
Yeah, but you can understand.
I can understand it, yeah, but
That's
I
awesome.
I do need to practice.
Yeah.
So yeah, but enough about me.
I love it.
Yeah,
No,
well,
that's
thanks.
awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
Well, thanks for doing this talk again.
Yeah,
Sure
of
we'll
course.
chat. I'm sure we'll chat again.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Every year or so. We'll just
Yeah,
watch the evolution.
absolutely. And then we'll keep an eye out for it's this is the new album coming out in October, right? For Halloween.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, Dark
Okay.
North. Yep.
Nice. Very
Embrace your
cool.
shadow. Here, I'll show you again.
Embrace your shadow.
Dark North, embrace your shadow.
Woohoo. Awesome.
Don't be a
Thanks.
bitch or a hoe.
Soundstripe.